Hello everyone, welcome to the display series of Spaniel. Today, let's talk about the motor of the Spaniel bicycle. Our motor is one of the most powerful motors on electric bicycles. In the United States, the maximum power of an electric bicycle motor is 750 watts. And the motor of the Spaniel bike is also 750 watts, making it the most powerful on the market. It also has a torque of 85 Newton meters. It is a high brushless low-speed gear motor. Let's take a look at some of the characteristics of the brushless motors compared with ones that are brushed. The noise level of the brushless motor is very low because without a brush, the noise will naturally decrease. They have a longer service life and usually it lasts up to 20,000 hours. And the normal service life is about 7 to 10 years. They have a reliable performance because they are much more efficient than the brushed motors. Finally, brushless motors have basically become mainstream motors of electric bicycles on the market. We just talked about brushless motors and brushed motors. As we mentioned to you, you will find that the brushless motors are on our Spaniel bike. Now compared with brush motors, our brushless motors are higher quality and more expensive than most motors on the market. Therefore, if you look for brush motors, they are usually on older models. However, on the Spaniel bicycle, with our brushless motor, this kind of friction will not occur. Of course, your bike and motor will last for even longer because there is no friction there. Nowadays, the position of motors on electric bicycles generally belong to one of three. It can either be placed on the front, called front hub motor, or in the middle, called center motor, or in the back, called rear hub motor. So it's important to note that our Spaniel bike is a rear hub motor, which means that the motor is on the rear end of the bike near the tire. It is also weatherproof, but remember that it can't be submerged inside water, so you should be very careful. We have tested it in extremely hot environments and also in extremely cold environments. So we know that it is very durable and can withstand these conditions. Another thing that we need to mention about the rear hub motor is that some people like to add oil to the moving parts near the tire, which of course is very helpful. However, if you don't decide to do this, you won't damage the function or performance of your motor of the bicycle. So whether you want to add oil or you don't, the bike comes in a very good condition either way. The Spaniel bike is an all-terrain electric bike, and it can be used in a variety of environments. While uphill riding, the rear hub motor setting is usually ideal, so the brushless motor can avoid damage in any type of normal riding situations. Usually, we occasionally check whether the screws on the motor are loose or not. If any screws are loose, you should make sure that you tighten them. In addition, we should also pay attention to some of other maintenance points, such as the motor cannot be overloaded. If you keep running a huge power usage, it will affect the performance of the motor and even the service life of different motor components. It's better to let the motor rest a while. Try to avoid running it on rainy days. As we have mentioned before, the motor should never be submerged inside water. Of course, if this happens, it will affect the power output of your motor and its overall service life. Normally, there is a little sound when the motor is running. If the motor makes any loud sounds, then it's best to let it rest a while, or if the loud sound is very persistent, then it's best to get your motor serviced. If you encounter any problems with your motor, please feel free to contact us. In the near future, we plan to provide a professional motor repair video for your reference. You can choose to refer to the video so you can repair your motor at home at any time. Or it is best that you remove the motor from your bike and you can send it to our after-sales service center for repair. Spaniel team will provide you with all the proper after-sales services. Okay guys, this is today's discussion about Spaniel motors. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave us a message in the comments section, or you can contact us on our website, www.multijoybike.com. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you guys next time.